What if the next big battle in foldable phones comes down not to power or performance, but to something much more practical like battery life? That's exactly what might happen with the upcoming Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7 and its new rival, the Honor Magic V Flip 2. On paper, Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip 7 is shaping up to be an exciting device, but there's one area where it might disappoint you the most, and that is the one thing you probably care about every single day: how long the battery lasts. Let's start with Samsung's side of the story. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 is the first foldable flagship from Samsung that does not use a Snapdragon chipset. Instead, it runs on Samsung's own Exynos 2500 processor. In terms of raw performance, the Exynos 2500 does not quite match up to Qualcomm's newest Snapdragon 8 Elite, which powers the 2025 Motorola Razr Ultra. But if we are comparing it directly to Honor's upcoming Magic V Flip 2, the battle gets more interesting. Some reports suggest that the Honor Magic V Flip 2 will use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, while earlier rumors hinted at the Snapdragon 8 South Gen 4. Either way, both options are still powerful enough, and depending on single-core or multi-core tests, the Exynos 2500 actually performs close to Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 levels. However, when it comes to 3D scores and graphics-heavy performance, the Exynos 2500 is said to fall behind, which means gamers and heavy users might notice the difference. But let's be real, benchmarks don't always tell the whole story. In everyday use, both phones will feel fast, smooth, and responsive. The real challenge for Samsung comes with the battery. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 is expected to pack a 4,300 mAh battery, which sounds fine on its own, but Honor is preparing to shake things up. The Honor Magic V Flip 2 is rumored to come with a massive 5,500 mAh battery, making it not only larger than the Z Flip 7, but also the largest battery ever in a clamshell foldable phone. That is a huge difference in real-world usage, because a larger battery means more screen-on time, less stress about finding a charger, and potentially longer overall battery health over time. Now, Honor is not stopping at just the battery. The Magic V Flip 2 is rumored to feature a 6.82-inch LTP OLED foldable display with a resolution of 2868 by 1232 pixels, a 120Hz refresh rate, and ultra-thin glass for better durability. That makes it one of the most advanced displays in the clamshell category. On the camera side, Honor might also take the lead. Reports say it could come with a 200-megapixel main rear camera, paired with a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera that offers a 120-degree field of view. For selfies, it is expected to carry a 50-megapixel front-facing camera, which is a huge step up compared to most foldables. Put simply, the Magic V Flip 2 looks like it is aiming to dominate in battery life, display quality, and camera performance. Meanwhile, Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip 7, while reliable and backed by Samsung's strong software support, could end up looking weaker in these areas. Yes, the Exynos 2500 processor might be enough to compete in speed and everyday tasks, but if users feel like they are charging their phone more often, or getting less impressive photos compared to the Honor device, the Z Flip 7 could lose ground quickly. At the end of the day, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 will still sell well because it is Samsung, and many people love the brand's design and ecosystem. But for those who care about lasting battery power, sharper cameras, and cutting-edge displays, the Honor Magic V Flip 2 might just be the better choice, even with its slightly older Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip. The big question is, will Samsung's loyal fans care more about performance numbers, or will they finally start demanding a bigger battery in their flip phones? Time will tell. But one thing is clear, this year's foldable battle is about more than just chipsets, and the winner might come down to the basics like how long your phone lasts on a single charge. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to keep up with the latest foldable battles, make sure to hit like and subscribe to our channel for more updates.